Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some wrestling news. So let's get right into it here. So the first thing we'll talk about was an exclusive report from WWE and Fox today. It's John Cena. Yes, John Cena is reportedly returning to WWE next month on SmackDown. So I'm glad to see John Cena back on SmackDown next month. I don't know who he's gonna confront, but reportedly, he said he cannot wait to reunite with the WWE family live on SmackDown. He's especially excited to meet the WWE Universe in India. So he's gonna be seeing the WWE Universe in India and wrestle for the very first time ever in India. So this is the first time he's ever wrestled in India. I think this is something John Cena wanted to do on SmackDown. And so he said the time is now. See you all very soon at WWE India. So John Cena is returning next month. He's gonna wrestle for the first time in India. I can't wait to see John Cena wrestle for the first time in India. Who's he gonna wrestle? Who knows? I saw some people saying LA Knight, but he's in a feud with The Miz right now. However long that lasts, who knows? I could definitely see Gunther being a possibility. But I'm really hyped to see John Cena back. And he's having a match in India. But yeah, John Cena's officially back for that. So good to see John Cena back for another show. Yeah! Who knows who his opponent will be? We'll just have to find out. AEW is interested in a top prospect. So, yeah, they're interested in a top prospect. So they're keeping a close look at one young wrestling star who could soon become All Elite. They have a loaded roster, obviously, but Shona Sapp, the Fightful Select, has reported there has been discussion within the promotion about potentially working with Mariah May, a 25-year-old UK-born wrestler who's been working for about 5 years. I've heard of her before. She had a tryout with WWE at the Performance Center in the UK in 2019. WWE had reached out to her almost immediately after her wrestling career started. But it probably means AEW. And they've kept an eye on her ever since then. Or WWE, excuse me. But the report noted AEW has been the company picking up steam as a potential landing spot for her. Although it's unclear whether May has talked with AEW or WWE about signing with them. She has been working for Stardom and is coming off recent singles matches with Giulia. How you say your name? How the fuck you say your name? For their community that was heavily praised. And she shut down her big cartel store and posted a tweet saying, quote, "I will never forget this time of life. Thankful while recalling some of her Japan matches. When WWE signed someone, the wrestler will typically shut down their independent store." So AEW is interested in top prospect. In case you don't know who Mariah May is, well, this is who it is. This is a picture at the end of the article. So that's what she looks like. And she's a UK-born wrestler. She's really good. Maybe WWE will sign her, and this maybe could be a sign because when WWE signs someone, the wrestler will typically shut down their independent store, so maybe this is a sign WWE might be signing her, I don't know. But AEW is interested as well. Those are the two wrestling companies interested in her at the moment. Dana White, he addressed a possible Ronda Rousey return for UFC 300. There's been speculation that Ronda Rousey may be considering a UFC return after she wrapped up her most recent run with WWE. For now, the speculation first started when the UFC fighter Chelsea Chandler recently told MMA Junkie that she heard Rousey was returning as a featherweight. At the time of the interview, it was obviously refuted by MMA's fighting Ariel Helwani. She hasn't fought since suffering back-to-back losses. She was dethroned by Holly Holm after she knocked her out, suffered her second TKO loss to Amanda Nunes. She recently lost to Shayna Baszler. She stated that she had no reason to stay in wrestling following the bout. And while speaking with Sports Illustrated, UFC President Dana White ruled out the possibility of a Rousey UFC return for UFC 300, which is set to take place next spring. There's no shot. She's accomplished everything she set out to do. Her dream is to win a UFC championship, then win a WWE championship, and she's done, says White. Now she's starting a family. She has made so much money and still making a lot of money in sponsorships. Maybe he's trying to deny this to make it seem like it may be a special return, but he basically ruled out the possibility of it happening, which I can definitely see happening. She started a family, probably wants to continue with her family. She already has a lot of money. She's won a UFC championship and a WWE championship, and she's still making a lot of money in sponsorships. So I think it's gonna make a lot of sense. But she could still maybe come back, but I don't know. I mean, I really don't care too much because I don't watch much UFC, but I don't know. So WWE WrestleMania 40 breaks the WWE all-time gate record in one day. I think it was like 90,000 tickets. But let's get to it here. So it sells more than 90,000 tickets and surpasses the WrestleMania 39 total gross of $21.6 million. So they're breaking records left and right with every WrestleMania, or not WrestleMania, with every pay-per-view. It feels like they're breaking records, crowd records, gate records left and right. About some more news here. So LA Knight basically commented on people comparing him to The Rock, said, quote, "It doesn't matter." Look, nobody's saying he's The Rock. Nobody's saying that. And it doesn't matter. I mean, him being compared to The Rock, though, what people fail to realize, it's a major compliment. I don't think he's trying to be compared to The Rock. He's just LA Knight. That's how he's always been as a character. With "yeah, dummy." He's always been saying "yeah" since Impact TNA days. So CM Punk versus Samoa Joe is now officially set for AEW All In for the, quote, real World Championship. Real World Championship? I don't know. So there's a world title match and a real world title match, and the person with the won the world title hasn't approached the other guy saying he's the real champ. So, doesn't seem like logical storytelling, but maybe they'll have a plan. Maybe they have a plan, I don't know. Who knows? See if I find some more news here. Warner Bros. Discovery sent the following regarding AEW Dynamite's Fight for the Fallen. Episode on August 16th. The live event, it got 874K viewers. I think it says AEW Dynamite Special Fight for the Fallen episode, which aired on TBS August 16th from 8 to 10 p.m. was cable's #1 telecast among the 25 to 54, the 0.96 L3 rating, and among the 18 to 49 with a 0.81 L3 rating. It ranked #2 in all of television shows among the 18 to 34 demographic. The live event reached 2.3 total million, so that's total viewers. It's probably like 870K, I bet, like overall viewership. Most likely. So that's more news here. John Cena's film Freelancers came to theaters on October 6th. The trailer was released. Cody Rhodes commented on All In. He said, "I will be working that day, but I'm very happy for the guys and girls competing out there. I'm proud of Matt and Nick, for taking our creation to another level. True class from whoa, Cody Rhodes." But tonight on Monday Night Raw, we'll have Gunther versus Chad Gable, which should be a banger of a match. So that should be a fun match to watch. So Tony Khan will have a media call Tuesday afternoon ahead of AEW All In. So when I get home from school tomorrow, I'll probably talk about some more wrestling. And most stuff we'll probably talk about is the AEW media call from Tony Khan. So it should be interesting to talk about from Tony Khan on the media call. But yeah, that's really all to say for the wrestling news. There's nothing much more to talk about, so until next Michael Light. Peace.